bleeding in the brain. And you didn't examine the juror to see if a clot from a previous injury might have left an imprint?
To the best of my knowledge, there is no history of previous injury.
To the best of your knowledge? No further questions?
The Lloyd exoneration hasn't forgotten the medical evidence yet to create reasonable doubt.
She did a good job of it.
According to Alex Rain's medical records, there was no accidental head injury. The jury will finish the testimony from what they awarded. You had access to the Rain's house?
Yes, I'm in the office most days. It's in the house.
So you saw how the defendant interacted with baby Alex when Mr. and Mrs. Rains went at home?
She didn't. She was usually on the sofa checking her email.
Where's the baby?
Either in his cot upstairs or in his playpen. More often than not, he was crying. A few days before Alex died, he was very distressed. He'd been sick. It was all over his clothes.
And the defendant didn't go to him?
I called to her, but she didn't hear me. She had her headphones on.
Presumably, she didn't hear the baby crying?
No. I went downstairs and told her Alex was unwell, that he needed changing.
Did she go to him then?
No, she just put her headphones back on and went back to her laptop.
Did you ever witness the defendant being violent towards his home?
A couple of weeks before Alex died, I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea. Alex was in his high chair. He'd thrown his bowl and there was food all over the walls and floor.
What did Layla do?
She shouted at him and then she grabbed him out of the chair and shoved him into the playpen. That girl didn't give a damn about that baby.
The jury will disregard the witness's last comments.
We thought she genuinely cared for Alex. We trusted her.
Did you ever observe her being wroth with Alex?
No. But she told the police that she left him to cry. And she knew how strongly I felt about that.
It must have been very difficult for you to hand over such a young child while you went out to work.
It broke my heart. Every day it broke my heart.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Rains. I appreciate how difficult it must be for you to come here today. Were you and your husband in some sort of financial difficulty?
No.
But you returned to work when your baby was just a few weeks old.
Without my wages, we had nothing left after the mortgage and the bills were paid. It was a difficult year. The market's picking up now.
So you can pay for all the little extras?
Yes.
Holidays, nice cars, wine clubs?
Yes.
Without those luxuries, you could have stayed home and looked after your baby.
I need my job.
More than your child?
My lord, whether or not Mrs. Rains chooses to go out and work has no bearing whatsoever on this case.
My lord, I'm simply trying to paint a picture for the jury of life in the Rains home.
Well, let's keep that picture in a simple frame, Miss Marsden. We don't need to